Alright, so I'm going to be making a better video than last time because I'm making another set of chains because they worked out so well. I'm going to be making them for these tires right here. They're already on a truck, but this is just ones that are the same size. They're P235/75 R15. What you want to do is you want to start off by measuring your tire, obviously. I've already done that. It's a 29-inch tall tire. You're going to want to make your chains go in maybe a few inches in, so I got it to 23-inch. Then to figure out the length of the chain, because you need 2 chains for each tire to run around the circumference of the tire, it's 23 times 3.14, aka pi, and that equals 72 inches. So you're going to need 4 72-inch long chains. The width of the tire came out to 8 inches. You're going to want to go like 2 inches over that to grab your other chains there. So it's going to be like 12 inches. So you're going to need 16 12-inch chains, and you're going to need about 32 links to connect those cross chains to the circumference chains there. And that's pretty much it there. My next part, I'll show you how to make the links that are going to connect the main chain to the cross buckle chains there. Alright, so I'm going to be making up the links. This is pretty much how you cut the chain too. I'm going to be using this Hallmaster 1/4-inch chain I got from Harbor Freight. It's like $29, 35 feet. Cheapest you're going to get it, under $1 a foot. What you're going to need to do is to make the links up, you're going to take your bolt cutters and put them on right on the side where it's not welded, and you're going to just want to cut that one side. A little bit rough doing it one-handed. Alright. And then what that'll do, that'll make a pinch in it. Right in there, you can see the pinch right there. Then you're going to want to put it in your vise. Take your vise, give it a nice twist, open that link up. Alright. And that's how you cut the chain. And there we go. And make links. And I already made up all the ones I'll need. And that's it. Once you get them all cut, just lay them out on a screwdriver so you can count them easily. You want to make sure they're all lined up the same length and all the ends come out the same way. Otherwise you'll get like a binding chain in the end. Alright, now that you got all your cross pieces made up, you want to lay them out. You're going to take that 72-inch chain, you're going to lay it out, put a bolt through it. So you can hang them, and you want to hang them as evenly as possible. Here it works out to about 9 links in between each link, as close as I can possibly get it. And next is you're going to put the bottom chain on it and connect them up. And as you can see, I got it mocked up. After I hung the front ones, I hung the back ones. What I ended up doing is making the back one a little bit smaller. Instead of being 9 links separated up in the front here, I ended up doing them 8. So I took a few links off the chain. I got to trim it down still. What it does is it tightens it up in the back. I have a few extra links that I got to twist off. I'm going to pinch these next and weld them up. These will be ready to go on the truck. I just got to make the same thing on the other set. Alright, so I got both sets made up, ready to be welded. Probably tomorrow I'm going to weld them up. As you can see, that's the back of one of them. This is the front of another. You can see I used the rubber tie downs because I tried the bungees on the other set, and what happens is the snow gets in there and kind of freezes up and they don't stretch anymore. These here you got at Harbor Freight. So hopefully that won't happen because they're solid and they won't get all wet. But tomorrow I'll show you me welding them up and maybe get them in the truck. This video here, I'm just going to show you how they attach. It's real simple. Basically just a 3/8 bolt with maybe some washes on there and a nut. I have locking nuts that I'm going to put on top of each one just to make sure they don't vibrate out. Got the same thing on the other side. I don't know if I pointed out in my other videos, but it's very easily locked on. Alright, so the next step, once you've mocked them up and you made sure they're all the right length and they fit well, is you're going to want to go around and get all them links closed up and get them welded together. You're going to want to throw it up in your vise and put your screwdriver back up in there and bend it back straight pretty much. Get it kind of close as you can get it. You can see right there. And you're going to want to come in your weld, and you're going to want to get like 3 or 4 weld points on it, you know, one on each side and underneath and on top pretty much. And that's what we're going to do here. You can see you get a nice smooth weld there. And you're just going to do that all the way around, and you're going to do about 32 welds because there's a whole bunch of them that you got to fill in. So I'm just going to... Alright, once you got all your welding done, you just want to lay them out, make sure they all look straight. When you're welding, you want to get a real nice smooth bead. You got a nice solid bead of weld there. You want to make sure it's go up the whole side there, right around. Next video I'm going to show you them on the car. You can lay them out like this and then just drive over them and then just fold them up and put the bolt on. Or if you can jack them up, which kind of makes it a little bit easier. Jack the truck up and you throw them over and you can roll the wheel around in that. So next video will be on the truck. Alright, so I had a little problem, little tip. When you're test fitting your tires and that, making them up, use the actual tire that's inflated. Apparently even the same exact tire, when it's deflated, it's quite a bit smaller. I had to end up adding a link in. When you add the links, make sure to weld them really good. Just a little heads up now. Waiting for the weld to cool down. I'm going to throw them on, put them back on the truck, and take the video. As you can see, they're done now. They look pretty good. Got all the bungees on them. They seem to clear everything pretty good. And that's pretty much it. Make yourself a set. Alright, so that's it. Now your chains are done. You've tested them out. You tried them. Made sure they fit on the real thing. I'm just going to give you an idea of what you're going to need for this. I mean, I kind of already went through it, but I figured I'd go through again. You're obviously going to need your chain. I suggest getting 2 35-foot lengths. I have quite a bit left, but you do need 2 of them. You're going to want yourself some 3/8 lock nuts, 4 3/8 bolts, and some rubber tie down. And for the tools, you're going to need a set of bolt cutters, a vise, a screwdriver, and a welder. Not too many tools. The whole thing is probably, if you're doing 2 sets, it probably comes out to about $50 a set, which is quite a bit cheaper because you're getting, you know, like a $150 set of chains. You know, they're really strong looking. And that's it. Good luck with yours, and drive safely. Another thing I wanted to point out is I didn't paint the welds on them, as you can see. You know, it's kind of a personal choice whether or not you feel like doing that or not. But what I would recommend is at the end of the year, you know, or end of the winter, you might want to just take one of your empty chain buckets, drop them in there, and maybe give them a little oil solution, then pull them out and hang them so you keep them well oiled and so they don't rust up from all the salt on the roads. But that's it.